picture you see right here represents the final result of the chapter 4 exercise. We'll be taking, well, first we'll start with the cup, then we'll work on to the tomato here, then the bread basket, and then the, what is it called, teapot, and the knife right here. So I'm going to open up this document. Actually, I'm going to close this one out. This one's just the picture, representing the final piece of land image. Here's our original document here. Oh, and first of all, if you want to remove these guides from view, all we have to do is go to view, go down to extras, and click extras, and those will be hidden from sight. Otherwise, if we go back to, if you want to simply remove them, you just use your move tool, roll your cursor right over the item, and then just scoot them aside. So whatever you choose to do, these guys aren't very useful at this moment, but they'll come into play later on once you start making more complex compositions that require alignment. Anyways, we'll go to File, Open, navigate to the Chapter 4 folder and open up /2, which will give us this cup right here. Now when you're working within a scene, make sure you utilize the space, so zoom in and make the most of your screen space. So for this first piece, we're going to use the rectangular marquee tool. If that currently isn't selected, if it's set to elliptical, just make sure you press and hold onto the marquee selection tool for a few moments and then select the rectangular marquee from the list. We're going to click drag, so move your cursor to the topmost left portion of your document, click, and then drag over the entire document. Make sure you've clicked and dragged all the way across the scene. This will ensure that the entire area of the document is selected. And from here you can do a couple things. What I would do is go to Edit and then Copy, and you see the little tabs right here indicating that these two documents are currently open. Just click on our Project tab, go to Edit, and then go to Paste. See? Then we select the Move tool and then move this to the lower corner of the table. The other method that we could use when it comes to selecting our object is going over to Select and do a Select All. Well, first I'm going to deselect the selection. If you make a selection that you do not like, just go up to Select and hit Deselect. But for us, we're going to select the entire scene, so I'm going to go to Select and Select All. Just going to select everything within the scene, and then you can go to Edit and Copy and then Edit Paste. Another thing that you can do is create a floating window. You grab the tab right here and pull it down. You see the window is now a floating window. Well, we can then use the Move tool, grab the object. You notice the Move tool has a little scissor icon, which means it's ready to move. Oh, first of all, we have to make sure that our layer that we wish to copy and move is selected. So there we go. If nothing is currently selected, it'll give us that little warning like you saw right there. And to place the tab back into to place this window, this floating window, back into the rest of the, tab setup here, we just grab the top portion of it and drag it, place it right there. So just a few simple methods on dragging and dropping an object into the scene. Very simple. Make a selection using the marquee tool, and then you can drag it and drop it into the scene if you're using a floating window, or simply go to Edit, Copy, and paste from there. So save your progress at this point, and then we'll continue with the next object.